Introducing Delta Tau's shining star, Ann Miller. Born Ann Ellen Shupeck in 1966 to parents Carol Hines Shupeck, a high school counselor, and John Allen Shupeck, an aerospace engineer in Palm Beach, Florida, she only lived in the Sunshine State for the first few months of her existence, so she considers herself a California girl to the core. She grew up in Whittier, being an only child, and loved having all the attention of her parents. Ann comes from a very musical family. Her mom and dad attended California high school. Dad was first chair tuba and mom was first chair clarinet. She also attended Cal High and was first chair flute, all 4 years in the marching band as well. Later, her daughter would hold first chair saxophone in Cal High's rival band, the Whittier High School Cardinal Brigade. So her family's love for music was 3-generational. Playing the flute was her one God-given natural talent. From 8th grade on, there was always a competition to prepare for, and she was deemed #1 flutist in Southern California while in high school. Luckily, her hard work would pay off with a half-tuition music talent award to Whittier College for all of her undergraduate years. Whittier College is an institution that she is very grateful for to this day. She still has strong ties with her sorority sisters and considers them her best friends. While at Whittier College, Ann majored in child development. At this point, she wasn't quite sure what career path to pursue, but knew in her heart she had a desire to work with kids. During college, she worked part-time at a preschool and also began to work for Disney. After graduating, she divided time between Disney and substitute teaching for high school. This was when she realized that she wanted to be a teacher, not just for high school students. One day at a job fair for LAUSD, she was fortunate to get hired on the spot as a 3rd grade teacher in Koreatown. Driving from Brea to Los Angeles every day in the traffic was very difficult, though, even for a young, energetic teacher. And when an opportunity arose in 1996 to work for Hacienda La Puente Unified School District, she packed her belongings and moved to a district closer to home. She taught 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade classes for 22 years and kindergarten and transitional kindergarten now for the past 11 years. In 1993, Ann met her husband, and 10 years later they were married and had a beautiful daughter, Carly. She was and is the pride and joy of the entire family, and although all grown up now, she will always be Ann's little girl. Unfortunately, in 2014, Ann's husband suffered from an acute asthma attack and passed away. Thrown suddenly into the role of young widow and solo parent to a 9-year-old, she was grateful to own her own home and have the means to comfortably raise her daughter. In 2016, when Carly was 12, Ann went back to school at Grand Canyon University and earned a master's degree in curriculum and instruction. At this time, she vowed to travel to faraway places with Carly, sharing experiences in many countries, including Europe and Japan. In early 2020, Ann's mom, Carol Shupeck, finally talked her into attending a Delta Tau meeting. And Ann was soon initiated as a member. Within a month or two, Carol and Ann were asked to be co-presidents of Delta Tau. Although nervous because she had just been to 1 or 2 meetings and didn't know much about Delta Tau or Delta Kappa Gamma at that point, she still accepted. Then the pandemic hit. With Carol's expertise and knowledge about Delta Tau paired with Ann's computer skills, the co-presidents were able to bring Delta Tau's wonderful ladies together during the height of the pandemic. While Ann was Zoom teaching TK students by day and setting up monthly Zoom meetings with the chapter to keep them connected by night, they were able to set up guest presenters and speakers and also have fun-themed meetings as well. The dynamic duo also hosted socially distanced meetings in their driveway to allow chapter members to get out of the house and meet with each other once in a while. All socially distanced, of course. Although it was life-changing and scary at times, they rode the roller coaster of the pandemic together and are fortunate to be able to reflect on how that life-changing experience bonded them. Ann would like to thank her mom for pressing her to join Delta Tau, for the women are truly wonderful and she is blessed to know and learn from them. In the next 2 to 3 years, Ann hopes to retire from teaching. With a good run over the past 34 years, she knows she will miss it and will probably go back to subbing and volunteering for her beloved school. Some of the best memories she holds revolve around her students, families, and coworkers. Although with any career there are trials and tribulations, Anne feels grateful that she found a calling that she felt passionate about.